Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome to more Surviving Mars, Below and Beyond, playing at maximum difficulty, currently suffering through a cold wave, but otherwise doing okay. I mean, it hasn't been all that bad, it mostly is just a very resource-intensive thing, but that's honestly okay with me. We do have some people getting educated in the university for the first ever time, which is great. I'm trying to train up some scientists right now. Instead of engineers and geologists, as nice as they would all be, I think science is going to be the key to victory right now. Because there's some high-end techs that I really want to start getting. For example, in between videos, I noticed we have access to resilient architecture. Out-of-dome buildings require less maintenance. That's really good, for the same reason that the in-dome maintenance reduction is really, really good, except perhaps more so, because there's even more stuff outside. So anything that reduces my consumption of electronics, of machine parts, of metals, of everything, is going to be really good. But as we are training people, we should also look at getting some productivity training, so make our engineers a bit better, make our scientists a bit better. At some point, we'll have security officers and medics, though to be honest, both of those are probably the lowest of priorities. You get the idea. These are all things that we're going to want to do. Now, something I kind of wish that I had done a while ago, and it's probably too little too late. Oh, good, Meteor Storms, in addition to cold... Yeah, this sounds familiar. Something that I really wish we had done, and I didn't, was actually get myself another RC Explorer. And the reason being, had I done that before we scanned these anomalies to access the underground, we might have been able to get a few more anomalies in the underground. We wouldn't have wasted a lot of time jumping between maps, but just wherever it was possible, we would have just gone down there and, you know, see if we get any extra science. The thing is, though, with the maximum earthquake, like underground earthquake mechanic that we have for this maximum difficulty run, I probably wouldn't have been able to get very much value out of it, so I don't think it's a huge deal. But it would have gotten me a little bit of passive science, and it would have potentially gotten me one or two more anomalies. But at the same time, it would have been a fairly expensive investment to pull that off, so I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, I don't feel too bad about it, but meh. So, Meteor Storms, huh? Well, that could become very bad. Obviously, I have not prioritized the defense system. I'm kind of rolling the dice and praying this doesn't come back to bite me, because at this point, it is way too late to get these. 13,000 science is a very expensive thing. Very expensive. So, no, we're not going to get to do that. At least not until I'm able to get a heck of a lot more scientists, which again, I'm working on it. Dang it, I'm working on it. We'll have them soon enough, at least one or two. Here comes a work shift, and there's 3 graduates. All right. So, where are my scientists? We have 3 of them. We should take you, and get you all out of here. Where's my other scientist? You, hi. You're gonna go work over here. I don't care where you find your housing, that's your problem. Just go and work over here and get me some dang science. So with all of that done, we're getting an extra, 472 per soul. That doesn't feel like as much as I would have expected. What were we getting before? I know it was less than that. I mean, let's see, worker performance is 149. Hello. Thank you, workaholics. I love that. Yeah, as opposed to 12? Yeah, this person's a renegade, that's why. Frick. 46? Alright, yeah. Definitely going to end up being a huge upgrade in terms of science. We could boost that up even higher, but that's just going to create a lot of sanity issues and morale issues I don't really feel like dealing with. I am a little bit wary of my food. Just a little concerned about it. Our population has mostly just been steady as of late. I think we're okay for a little bit longer. You get the idea. What's going on over here? Storage space is full. You're telling me that I need some storage for machine parts? Oh, these are good problems to have. I am thrilled to find out that I need to actually store more machine parts. I've got 60 of them. 60, I tell you. That's so great. I assume only seniors are over here dying. I really hope it's only seniors. And by the way, for the most part, my renegades have been under control. It really hasn't been the rebel yell that's causing any of this. It just has been random morale breaks. All right, so Cold Wave is about to end as of right. Kapapoosh now, and we go ahead and turn you off. That's going to save me some of my water. We will turn back on the polymers factory once people get it repaired. And we don't have a lot of water left in a few key areas. I am much concerned on that front. But, you know, we are now generating 4 water per, I guess in this particular shift. So we should start filling up these tanks. Again, if we can fill up all 3 of these, we can handle pretty much any disaster that gets thrown our way. I'm not going to be that worried about it. All right, well, anyway, we have to use... Oh, gosh, dang you, transport. We're going to have to make use of some jump cuts in this particular video because I didn't make an absolute ton of progress last time, though, to be fair, we had a lot that we needed to manage. I'm just a little concerned because I got a lunch appointment today with my sister, and I got to go travel a long way to get to her, so, yeah, hopefully I can actually get a lot done. Oh, we have scanned all sectors. Hooray! That got me some science and actually helped me just finish stuff. So we actually got our water consumption reduction. That's done. And we just boosted up my engineers and geologists. So my production of things like electronics and machine parts and polymers is going to go up even higher. Now we work on systematic training, of which I actually have scientists, so they get even better. Hey! Everything's looking solid. What's this? Oh, moisture vaporators. Really? Finally able to build up moisture farming, huh? It's randomized. Usually this is way earlier in the tree. But now it's way down here and costs a whopping 15,000 frickin' science. Oh, God. We'll get it. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Shush. All right, where's the Meteor Storm? It is down to this corner. Once again. I do not blink in the face of danger. Oh, God. We are completely defenseless, but I'm just like, it's probably fine. I mean, we're just in this tiny little corner of the map. You know, realistically, there's like a 1 in 9 chance that I'm going to get hit. We're fine. Who's worried? Oh, we just finished scanning a sector. Hello, there is another anomaly right on my base. And, ooh, rare metals, deep deposits, 1,300. That's out of range, ain't it? Pretty sure that it is... Yeah, it's out of range, dang it. Dang it. Okay, shoot. Well, what that means then is if I want to get this, I'm going to have to create a branched off microdome that is exclusively for geologists, probably to exploit this for a while. Well, that bites. All right, fine. And no one's working over here anymore because, you know, everyone else is doing stuff. Hey, 5 scientists now. Ooh, there we go. We're almost up to 1,000 research per soul without any outsourcing. That's a heck of an improvement. New text, what do we got? Farm automation. Ooh, that could actually be very nice. Reduces the number of people that need to work at a farm, which maximizes how much food I get for less people. Fueled extractors, Mars... French, I don't know. Martian Institute of Science. Hey, the Hawking Institute, finally. Dozer rover, triple electric scrubbing. Ooh, and underground domes. Well, can't take advantage of that right now. Building construction of metals and concrete reduced. That's what that is. Yeah. Triple electric scrubbing would actually be very good for me, only because I have so many buildings all clustered together. The maintenance costs would be ridiculously low. I love the idea of getting the farm automation. And then, yeah, there's the dozer, and then we got underground domes and blah, blah, blah. We don't care about any of that, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, I don't think this changes anything right now, but I see at least a couple of techs that I would like to get at some point. Let's also keep in mind, as we start needing more food, I can unlock new crop types, including the corn and the apples, which is just basically a strictly better version of things like the soybeans and potatoes. So, you know, we have 2 ways of getting more food, 2 researches. Oh, hello, that's actually going to hit me. But you know what, I'm already at no maintenance on this thing, so... Ah! They've been destroyed, okay. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't relying on these for my power grid anytime soon. Frick. I guess we'll go ahead and clear these out. That actually hurt. Let's go ahead and build out the amphitheater over here, by the way. It does give a little bit of better comfort than some other attractions, plus it meets that luxury need, which I suspect is going to be more and more needed for my specialized workers. I haven't forgotten, by the way, the desire to try experimenting with creating a children's dome with nurseries and see if that avoids the whole rebel yell thing, because to my knowledge, children don't become renegades. As long as we kick out youth the second that they grow up, then I don't think that we have to worry about the population mechanics. But we can't do that right now, because so long as I have adults actually living over here, that would just be a disaster. I'm not going to be doing that until I get this rare deposit completely depleted. Once this is taken care of and I don't need adults to live over here anymore, I can get rid of the research lab, move that somewhere else, or preferably place down a Hawking Institute, and then we can start filling this with nurseries and schools and just see what happens. The experiment. A scientist barges into your office and says he has an important climate experiment to make. Quick to assure you the experiment is perfectly safe. Dymos Fusion. What a name. It reluctantly asks for permission to test within the vicinity of a dome. Test it somewhere far away, if you please. Oh, crap. I don't remember what happens with this. This, like, spawns like a dust storm or something, I think. Like, next to a dome, like a dust devil. Which I don't care about that much. Oh, test it near a dome. Let's have fun with it. Hey, look! A dust devil. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I think that's what happened? I'm about positive that's what happened. Alright, well, where's my free research? Anyone got free research? Oh, gosh dang it, RC Transports! Mah! Gosh dang, gosh dang, gosh dang. Alright, no, we're fine, we're fine. Just go and repair the thing again. It's just, there's lots of dust devils these days. It's a hazard of the job. I am a little concerned that we're starting to run lower and lower on metals. I'm not seeing as much on the surface anymore. There are some, but not as much anymore. It's gonna become a problem. Alright, Rocket is back. Now we have a couple more planetary breakthroughs. A medic, new techs, no thank you. What about this one? I don't care about the satellite. Research progress for 10 people. No. RC Safari, get resources. I mean, I'm not doing anything else with the Safari, am I? As much as I love getting lots of free research, sending 10 people away seems a little nasty. Not to mention, I think it breaks things like, you know, their graduation rate and stuff at, like, Martian University, so it's probably not even worth it. Alright, don't do exports right now. Don't do exports. We don't even have a full 30 right now because people keep abandoning their jobs. Oh, we finished scanning. Okay, you know what? Let's test this. Let's go ahead and scan this area pretty robustly, and then we'll go ahead and go back up to anything that's, like, immediately within access. I am disappointed we didn't find an underground regular metals deposit. That would have been very nice to find out here. It would have meant that I could feel very secure on that front for a while. As it is, we're probably at some point going to have to create, let's say, a geologist dome specifically set up over here. And it's going to have access to metals, concrete. Yeah, like a big medium or something dome over here is going to be needed. Maybe a basic if we can fit it. But yeah, something like this and then have shuttles. And that's our only way of getting plenty of metals at some point in the game. It's going to be a problem. I'm hoping we can keep away from that for a while. Because that's a pretty heavy infrastructure investment that I really don't want to have to make. In the meantime, let's go ahead and do this whole RC Safari thing. Why not? Just costs fuel. I've got plenty of fuel sitting around with not much else to do. Anomaly analyzed. We got 21 metals for 60 fuel. Oh, boy. Just gonna say, I don't think that's really worth it, but thank you. No, that's probably great and all. All right. What else do we need here? So we should actually have some botanists getting assigned. Yeah, there we go. Still not looking great on food, but we're starting to catch back up. All right, 21 metals. That's all you could do for me. What a freaking joke. Let's go and get this moisture vaporator set back up. RC Safari, you did your job. Gosh, this was such an expensive investment for absolutely no point at all. So let's see, 2 botanists, 4 engineers are still needed, 3 geologists, 3 medics, scientists. Yeah. The problem is now that we only need 1 scientist, I don't really want to set this to only scientists, because if I get 5 scientists and they're not working what I want them to do, well, then what was the point? So, yeah, not gonna worry about that, at least not right now. Meteor, where? Way over here. Next to a pile of waste rocks. Oh no, not my rocks! Whatever shall I do without my rocks? Not even worried about it, not even worried about it. So now that we have a dust storm on the way, we have a pretty good amount of water stored up. Maybe not as much as I might like, but we have a good amount. I probably need to turn back off the fuel refinery so we can stack up even more water for a while. And we absolutely are going to need to get ourselves our wind turbines back. Because, you know, nature said, I don't like the look of those things. Blow them up! The good news is, with this many machine parts, I feel like this at least is very doable. I don't know how much power we're going to need once all these things are turned off. We might actually need a 5th, and I think that's likely, so we'll go ahead and build that sucker out here too. And these wind turbines, I guess I can hold on to for now, but meh. This is where, by the way, having triple electric scrubbers are amazing. Place one over here, keep these things up and running, you got permanent power, and you're fine. At the cost of 1 electronic, like, every once in a while. Oh no, whatever shall do. Completely fine, no problems. But yeah, so these are all gonna need their polymer blades and stuff at some point here as well. Good news is we're producing plenty of polymers now that I have engineers. Producing 5.2 per soul, that's pretty good. We have a geologist working over here. You're an adult, why don't you go work over here instead? You don't need to be here. Go live somewhere else, I don't care. And other homeless person, geologist, go live here. There, see? Look at me solving all your problems. Solving all your trivial problems that aren't actual real problems. This is how I feel in therapy, by the way. It's like, dude, I just want you to know, everything you're complaining about right now is like, not even a real problem. It's not what is said, by the way, in therapy and stuff, which I recommend people like go to and see, like, you know, every once in a while therapists. I think it's good for your mental health. But yeah, a good therapist will never say that. But here I am in my INTJ personality type, and I'm like, I just want you to know that everything you are complaining about right now is your own darn fault. That's why I would make for a very, very, very bad psychologist. I would be the actual worst. Well, the great dust storm of ages has now befallen upon me. I should have plenty of oxygen thanks to the extra storage that I've got here. Our water is draining at a rather uncomfortable rate. I might need to turn off the polymer factory. I think I do, just to keep this going for a minute. We are trying to research the deep water extraction, but we got a little bit of a ways to go. I can't outsource. Yeah, we're doing it. What else is money for, right? Let's just go ahead and get the extra science, get that going fast. We have a leak detected. We're gonna have to be on top of these, like, super duper quick. Because I don't think I have a lot of margin for error. I think we're okay. I just don't want to find out we're okay when there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I mean? How much water are we draining over here, by the way? 3.4, but that's mostly coming from things like the farms. Another anomaly has been found. Hey! The areas that were devoid. That's one. That's one so far. Okay. I'm curious to see if my theory is, in fact, going to be proven correct. Why are my turbines already broken? They're already going broken. Oi, fixie fix, please. There we go. Power production of 36.4 over here. That feels like better than what we had before. Wasn't I getting like 28 instead of 24? Another dang leak. Ah! I hate these things. I hate leaks so much. New texts available. Fusion auto-regulation, holographic scanning, Martian copyrights, mineral applications, planetary survey. That's actually pretty helpful. Rover printing and waste rock liquefaction. Okay. So 6 new planetary anomalies is actually going to be pretty nice because it might get me some more breakthroughs or something similar. This is a new tech, by the way, that did not exist the last time I did this when Below and Beyond first released. Mineral applications, an actual use for your exotic minerals that's not the underground. Improve all solar panels. Or, you know, improve your exotic minerals from the infirmaries, right? Extra health and sanity recovery, which is pretty nice. Now, I feel like upgrading solar panels is probably not worth it most of the time, because you end up building a lot of solar panels. But for the rare occasion, I mean, where you want to have, let's say, only one solar panel off in a distance for some, like, tiny concrete outpost, I don't know, maybe it could be useful, but still. I'm not sure it's the best investment. Medical center, increase birth rate in the dome. That'd be good. A way of getting concrete that uses waste rock. Reduce the number of workers for our fusion reactors. Could be great. The ability to build more of my rovers. Could be nice. And copyrights if you want to get a lot of money in exchange for science, which is actually pretty good. We probably ought to consider getting this Martian Institute of Science, by the way. That would be a very good investment. Ah, gosh, there's so much science I need all of a sudden. And we haven't even considered building a single freaking, like, spire. We can do things like that now. That would make a lot of these people happy. Actually, what we should probably get is a sanatorium and start purging people of all those nasty bad perks, right? All the quirks that we don't like. That would be pretty good. Hey, look, another anomaly down over here. Oh, dude, my hypothesis might be freaking point on. This might be right. It seems like these are all pretty useless anomalies so far. It primarily just unlocks new techs. I mean, it's good to see what my options are, but like without getting like extra free science and stuff, I don't know how good that's gonna do me. What I need is literally just give me extra science so I can research the current techs faster. So I can't afford the ones that I've already got, but oh well. Less than 1 soul to go left on this great dust storm, and water-wise, we're looking a-okay. Anomaly says microfusion and micro-G mining. Those are, one, a recon and expansion tech, which I don't need right now, and the other is a wonder, the artificial sun. Colossal amounts of power and lights up the area so that even solar panels can work, but consumes huge amounts of water on startup, which I obviously do not have as of yet. So, not gonna do that right now, just cool to know that it exists. And there we go, crisis averted. We are gonna be just fine and dandy. Okay, now we're draining a fair bit of power during the night, but that should be solved eventually. We are looking okay on all this. Almost done with the deep water extraction. I do want to get that going, though, to be honest, all of a sudden, we're kind of okay on our water again. Can go ahead and turn back on things at the polymer factory, start producing some of those polymers since we're starting to run low. Turns out we used up quite a few of these things for some reason. That's fun. There weren't any other planetary anomalies we care about right now, but we're going to go out for planetary survey, which we should be able to do very quickly. So I'm going to keep my rocket on hand just in case I find a new breakthrough tech, which I would like. So there's the deep water. Okay. So time to go ahead and place water extractor right over Meteor. And of course, we will set up some pipes that travel all the way along this way, the Doinkus, and we'll need to get ourselves some additional power. Now, I could conceivably amplify this sucker so it gets even more water, but I'm not sure we need it. Another anomaly over here. I think that 3 times is enough to prove my thesis. I expect my doctorate degree any moment now. Why are we so low on food? We should be making lots of food. We've got a couple of botanists. It's like, this is all looking fine, right? Yeah, our population is officially growing to a point where I'm starting to worry about food. We could place down a second farm, or it might be time to start prioritizing such techs as, let's say, gene adaptation, so we can get better yields from crops with corn and with our apples. A third botanist and a 4th worker over here should preserve a lot of this food. I mean, the optimal harvest is 55. Right now, we're well over that. So we're getting somewhere. Yeah, okay. What else we get? Low-G excavator permits and recon centers. Well, that's 2 more things under recon and expansion that I have no use for a long time. All right. You know one thing that... Oh, gosh, dang it. This thing broke again. You know one thing that's going to be really rough? Getting enough money to actually buy from Earth a asteroid lander so we can actually start using anything on the asteroids. Good news is rockets do not increase in price. All goods and services might, but rockets themselves do not increase in price. Thank God for that, right? Cryo sleep. Passengers rockets. It's just so bad. Why? Game, come on. Jeezums! You can't keep doing this to me! None of these, not one of these has been very good. All of these are like C tier and below, except for maybe Zero Space Computing. I literally have no use for this. Well, that's fun. Let's see, we got another little breakthrough, unlocked plasma cutters. Oh. Not bad, but 20,000 science is a bit much. And megadomes! Yeah. I got no use for that. Hey, look, the Dust Devils are back. Gosh, it's always these twin dervishes in the same freaking spot every time. What the heck, man? I think I'm gonna go ahead and just send this expedition. It's very quick. All right, it doesn't take... What's this? Violent Delights. Oh, good lord. All right, with a wrench in hand. Fine. Send drones, take him down. Drones are destroyed. I'd rather do that, to be frank. Losing drones isn't that big of a deal. All I gotta do is build up 1 drone hub, and boom, I've got a whole bunch more. So it's okay. We apparently still have not built this thing out. Can you do that now? There we go. So, what's the problem here? Not enough colonists? What do you mean we don't have enough colonists? That's not true. We have absolutely... You know what? Forget it. Cancel the expedition. Screw it. Screw it! I don't know what you're doing. Just go ahead and load her up with some rare metals instead. I don't know. Frickin' heck, man. I don't know what else to do. That is so frustrating. Okay, let's see. We're up to 156 souls in the game. How do we feel about our progress right now? I mean, I think we're doing pretty well, considering. We're handling these natural disasters like a champ. Helps that we had a little bit of an early period to set that up without having to worry about it. We're starting to make a reasonable amount of science. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the heavy workload again. Someone stole a single thing of fuel. That sounds dangerous. We've pretty much trained up just about everyone we need. The only non-specialized who are not being repurposed are those that work in, well, non-specialized jobs, like the diner and the grocer. So we don't need these guys to get retrained anytime soon. I still have issues with too many seniors who aren't sending themselves off to green pastures for some reason. I don't really know why they're doing that, but I'm sure there's a way. Exploration is done off in this direction, huh? Okay. Well, let's see if there's any other, like, metal deposits or something I can take advantage of in the immediate area. Because I am very worried that we're going to start running out of metals very soon. My consumption and maintenance are very high. Remember, we're consuming a lot of them in order to make machine parts, and that's a big part of why we are using up our metals fast. But I don't have any source of metals. And no source of metals means we's in big trubs if we don't get this fixed. I think we're not going to have much choice but to set up another dome over here very soon. I'm thinking, I wonder if we can make a microdome work. Not likely. Maybe for 2 deposits, but not all 3 for sure. Medium dome would cover all 3, but that's too much to ask. No. We would probably have to set up a quick little microdome off in this general area with the largest deposits available, which would probably be those 2. Sure. Yeah, and then we'd have water nearby, and we'd be able to get some additional concrete. We would need to set up a shuttle system to get people over here in the first place and deliver crucial resources like food. So pretty soon then, we are going to be needing to consume a lot more fuel and therefore water, hence why we've got this water extractor on the way, so that's gonna be fine. Can you please pick up some concrete and then just go deliver them over here? Too many drones constructing this. That is objectively untrue. We only have 1. Shut up. You're lying to me. There we go. Okay, here comes the water extractor and the doinkus. Perfect. And we could amplify it, but right now I'm good without. So yeah, we're going to be fine on water. So yeah, more fuel production will get me there. Shuttles. And then the only other question is, can I get enough workers, specialized preferably as geologists, to get over there and start getting me metal production before we run out? I've got enough to last for at least a good long while. But within the next 50 souls, probably by soul 200, we've got to have a solution for this, or we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this series, or it's not the series, sorry, this video. The series still has a ways to go. We're nowhere near the end. But be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.